Let's meet the visiting team at point guard. Now introducing.
You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the one spot.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And the dunk by Towns.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to do when they're doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. And here's Russell after Dillon Brooks was able to get the triple. Russell passes to Gobert. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Grizzlies have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Bain finds Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Now, here is Russell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Bain against Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Morant kicks to Bain. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Now, here is Russell. Now the pass to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Morant. Jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Russell dishes to McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Aldama with the rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Towns, a screen on Bain. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Now here's Gobert. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's Edwards on the assist by Gobert.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 9. He can't hit that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bain kicks to Brooks. Towns, the pass to Edwards. He nails it, and we're tied up. Edwards got 6.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Here's Aldama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is at
Make some noise.
and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Russell looking around. Left side, Edwards. Takes it inside. And there it is for him. 8 points for him.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Morant against Russell. Back to Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
Russell sets a screen for Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 11 points.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Morant with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Edwards. There's the dish to Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Russell against Morant. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Fires for 3. They get it again, and it's Adams on the follow. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Towns down low, lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And the sharpshooter Mike Miller watching his former team, the Grizzlies, here in Memphis.
And if his presence inspires them, you wouldn't know it from the scoreboard. But make no mistake, one of the great players in their franchise history.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Here's Edwards. Towns for three. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
We also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
That's good from Morant.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Towns. Poke loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
The call on the floor is a jump ball.
Looking around. Adams trying to free himself up. Misses the reverse. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
No luck that time either. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. In the corner, it's Bane. That shot misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Edwards with the stop.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
7-second difference, shot team clock. They get the rebound. Aldama passes to Bane. Memphis moving that ball around. Down low. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Bane's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's McDaniels. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Step away.
Your Grizzlies, 27. The Timberwolves, 27.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Anderson is out there with Prince. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. Guarded by Prince. The pass to Concho. And he lays it straight in.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Now here's Reed. Back to Anderson. Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Jacks up a three. Headshot off. And the Grizzlies shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Tillman, guarded by Reed. Four on the shot clock. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Taurean Prince. Grizzlies have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
The Timberwolves trail. 90 seconds now into the second half. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's Anderson, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Kicks it to Jones. Shoots a fader. Rebound, Minnesota. Now here's Anderson. To the inside. Reed. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Jones for three. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A steal. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Good on the bucket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Concho. For the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 3-point Memphis lead.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And McLaughlin gets it to go.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
From deep three-point range, here's Jones. And that one is off. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Stolen away. To the paint. The rebound by Prince. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Here's Noel. And again, it's Minnesota converting. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Jones looking for an opening. And it goes down 2 points. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Reed. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Reed's got 6 in the quarter.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Guarded by Prince. To the wing on the left. Here's Conchar. And the layup's good off the glass. Conchar's got 7 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Anderson wide open. Reed. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Then it's Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Pass to Aldama. Outside, Bain. Brooks kicks to Bain. Another shot. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 6 points for Desmond Bain.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep that one.
And Edwards with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's Morant driving inside.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Russell passes to McDaniels and finished off by McDaniel.
Assist goes to
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Morant against Russell. Gobert with the block. Towns dishes to McDaniels. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. The kick out to Towns. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Now Morant. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Russell passes to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Brooks with no one around. No good on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 4. For 3, Edwards. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 8 rebounds in this game. Russell against Morant. There's the pass to Aldama. Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Russell dishes to Edwards. And Adams kicks to Bain. Morant outside. Adams finds Bain. Now Morant. He's guarded by Russell. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Morant It's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
Closer in, but let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And they'll get another chance. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis leading by 8. Aldama passes to Morant. The feed to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns for 3. Minnesota again turning it over.
Classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
The Grizzlies shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Morant outside. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. For 3, Edwards. That shot off, and it's Memphis the other way. Bain kicks to Morant. Back to Bain. Pass to Brooks. Here's Aldama. Defended by Towns. 6 to shoot. Morant passes to Bain. Lets it fly from 18. That one a little long. Towns dishes to McDaniels. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets. Gobert down low. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
Leonard outside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Here's Morant. And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's George. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Pass to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Up top, Morant. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Jackson down low, pounded by Morant. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Clippers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Now here's George. To the inside. And Zubats with the basket on the assist by George. Zubats has got 7 points in the game. Now Morant. He has 6. Pass to Brooks. And he buries his first look.
Muscling his way around the floor. Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Jackson, the pass to George. Now here's Leonard, hounded by Morant. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Zubats' shot is off.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Bain. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And some will remember that Desmond Bain was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bain earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation, a lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender, a player any team would love to have.
Now here's Zubats. 7 points in the game. George, a deep 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And it's Morant missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Back to George. Leonard passes to Zubac. Leonard outside. Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. Adams with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And it's slammed in by Adams.
That's fantastic hustle from Steven Adams in transition. Positioned himself well to put the finishing touches on the break.
Now here's Zubac. Back to Jackson. Pass to George. Just 4 to shoot. Adams against Leonard. Here's George. Not going to go that time. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Oh, they need this. George's shot is off.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Crosses over. And then Morant with the dunk.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Leonard outside. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
The Clippers trail. George drives in. Out to Leonard. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Moran against Jackson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
From deep, Payne. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. George drives in. Here's the second effort, and he takes it up and lays it in. He's got 5.
Bringing the intensity on the glass. If Paul George is out there, he's going to give it his all.
Brooks outside. Pass to Aldama. Now Payne. Back to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
George passes to Zubac. Kicks it out to Jackson. And here's George. Who poked away. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Clippers ball.
Jackson, the pass to Zubac. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. The 3 is up. And it's Morant missing. And it's the Clippers ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Out to Leonard. Jackson on the wing. George outside. And it's all tied up. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Pass to Adams. Here's Bane. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Aldama. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
Back to George. Leonard with the ball. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside Bane. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 2. Jackson, the pass to George. Another miss. That makes him 3 for 10 so far. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Aldama. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Here's George. Back to Morris. Here's the 3. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Here's Morant. And he knocks the jumper down. Morant's got 17 points.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
And so a close game is...
Let's hear it for the double up team.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
On the floor for the Clippers, Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Terrence Mann is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Covington in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he comes up with a bucket.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Pass to Conchar. There's a screen. From outside, off the mark.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Wall, no good. Memphis leading. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Conchar. Tillman. Great positioning on the putback. Tillman's got his first bucket in this one.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Here's Mann. Three-pointer off the mark. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
From an early age, Terrence Mann has been around hoops. His mom was a long-time college head coach and now an assistant in the WNBA.
Here's Jones, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Powell passes to Wall. Now here's Batum. Lets it go from 14. Uses the glass on the layup. Well, for a kid growing up like Mann did, institutional knowledge, having a parent as a coach.
It's a gift, BA, the ability to play hoops with someone who knows what they're talking about. Terrence is such a skilled player, and he puts in the work. And listen to your mom, young fellas.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Covington. That one's good. This game is all even. Covington's got his second basket.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Here's Tillman. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Wall. Banked it in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Memphis calls timeout. Memphis has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Conchar. From downtown. The shot off that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Down low. Lets it go from 11. It's stolen by Wall. Batum with it. He's picked up by Jones. Here's Mann. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
On the wing, Conchar. Powell with a steal. Wall, the pass to Covington. Here's Mann. Back to Covington. There's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Outside. 5 on the clock. Wall, the pass to Covington. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. On the wing, Jones. On the wing, Jones. Inside. Covington against Jones. Batum outside. Pass to Covington. Drops in the layup for 2. Covington's got 6.
Inside, Robert doesn't hold back. He does whatever it takes to get his shot off.
Timeout called. Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Floats one. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. George with it. He's picked up by Bain. Morris down low. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
And he gets that one. Morant's got 19 points.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than John Morant.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Clippers on top, leading by 6. And when we return... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Leonard against Brooks. Leonard passes to Zubac. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Jackson finds Zubac. Kicks it to George. Now Jackson takes a 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
3 points.
George has got 3 assists in the game.
You know, a little inconsistent from deep when he first entered the league. Jackson now an emerging three-point threat.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Bane. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
A nice shot by Zubac. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Morant, no good. For Los Angeles, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. George with it, guarded by Morant. Jackson, pass to Morris. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Desmond Bane. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
He drops it from range.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well-balanced and focused.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jackson, a pass to George. Now Zubac. Shot clock at 3. And the call over the back.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
Outside Morant. Launches it. Memphis the rebound. Oh, are you kidding me?
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Here's Leonard. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 8.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His third personal foul.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. George outside. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brooks from outside. Paul George pulls it in.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Pass to Morris. And it's Bain with the rebound.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Back to Adams. Oh, George with a steal. Here's the break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Outside for Moran. Pass to Brooks. From behind the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. They've led by as many as 11. Leonard on the wing. So the Clippers win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can beat.
For this, and Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Pass to Edwards. Stolen by George. Now the Clippers moving it up. Morris with the ball. Count that one.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. And Towns throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now here's Jackson. Morris, left side. Back to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Jackson. Leonard on the wing. Takes the 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Leonard's got 5.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Russell passes to Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Minnesota with the ball after the Clippers pick up 2. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Leonard's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
The pass to Russell. High post, Gobert. Paul George with the steal. Morris with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Kicks it out to Leonard from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Towns throws it down.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Towns against Morris. Down low. And George with the stop.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Count it. Good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Jackson passes to George. With the crossover, and it's George finishing it off.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
Passes it to Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. The 3 from George. Pass to Zubac. There's 57 seconds left in the first. 2 points. That one goes. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Now, here is Russell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Leonard into the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
And doing a nice job using the bounce to force the issue. Kawhi earning that trip to the line.
He hits the second from the line. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on an 18-7 run. George against Edwards. And George kicks to Morris. A three from Leonard. That shot off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the three. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Gobert the pass to Edwards.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Here's Morris. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, yeah, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Clippers leading by 14. Jackson passes to Leonard. Now, here's Zubac. Outside for George. Back to Zubac. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Here's George. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
And the Timberwolves with possession here.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
For three, Edwards. It's rebounded by Leonard. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, they've been running the offense through Leonard all night, and why not?
And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Jackson against Russell. The kick out to Towns. To stop the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Edwards. An easy 2 points on the layup. Edwards got 5 now.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Jackson kicks to George. Outside Jackson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. No good. Shot missing. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And it's sent back by George.
On defense, George able to use all of that length and athleticism to deny the shot.
Edwards can't hit. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Leonard the pass to Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Assisted by
Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. Timberwolves trail by 20. Russell dishes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on George to the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Stolen by Zubac. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court.
And you see Morris aware of his surroundings, getting a good jump down court.
Now Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Driving to the basket. And here is Morris. And through 1 half, it hasn't even been close. All right, thank you, David. Folks.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves 13, the Clippers 33.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already got a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's man in at the 3. Here is Wall. Inside, here's Covington. Reed with the block. Anderson against Powell. Wall with a block.
He's a bigger point guard now. He's got length and athleticism, so Wall can block a shot or two, especially when he's engaged on defense.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Anderson, a screen on Wall. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Well, it takes elevation to finish like Wall here, and that's not a dunk that just anybody can pull off. You got to have some special ability to do that.
Batum against Anderson. Takes it off the glass.
And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Right side, Covington. Pass to man. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Covington's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 19. Now the pass to Prince. From past the arc. Here's Reed. Tries again, and the layup is good. Reed's got 4 points this quarter.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Right side Wall, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Wall.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Here's Reed, defended by Covington. Prince in the corner. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Knocked away. Batum brings the double team. Reed misses.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Outside for Batum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And, you know, Nick Batum's length provides a huge bonus to his team. He's able to play and guard multiple positions.
And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Covington. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Passes it to Noel. From deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Here's Wall, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wall figures out ways to draw fouls and turn those into points. He is a dynamic point guard.
John Wall.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Offensive rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. 1:09 left here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. And here's Anderson for 3. And he recovers it. Over to the left wing. Here's Noel. The putback. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Clippers leading by 20. Right side, Batum. Reed with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Prince with the ball. Here's Anderson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Minnesota, Nas Reed.
That one misses. It's Powell on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Downs is out there with Nas Reed. And it's Russell in at the guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Jackson kicks to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Jackson dishes to George. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Reed finds Towns. Pass to Edwards. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Zubats.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
To the wing right side. Stolen by Reed. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And Los Angeles guys shooting impressively throughout at 62%.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. And he sinks the second. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. There's the dish to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Up top, Edwards. Defended by George. Edwards can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Out to Morris. Lets the three fly. And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Russell. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got his fourth rebound in this one. To the paint. Zubats the pass to Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside, Russell kicks it to Edwards. From deep. The offensive rebound. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Jackson against Russell. The shot by George, wide open. And the three off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that one is good.
That's just a difficult assignment. I mean, having to guard Towns in that area, he's always going to find a way to get his shot off cleanly.
Morris, left side. Towns with the steal. For three, Edwards. Good, and as this goes to Towns. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter. It's Jackson with the drive and the wide open shot from Morris. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kawhi Leonard.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Outside for George. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Towns. So it's the Timberwolves now. Down low, Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
2 shots.
And Gobert drops them both.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Russell, no luck. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
This Monday afternoon presentation, and these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. And Edwards, here we go.
Blocking foul on Desmond Bain. First personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards against Adams. Outside Russell. Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. Pass to Gobert. Gobert, no good.
Desmond Bain. First personal foul.
Right side Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Russell finds Edwards. Now here's Towns. Guarded by Bain. Back to Edwards. No one near him. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his third All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Now here's Gobert. Pulls it from 20. Adams grabs the miss.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And it's Morant off the drive. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Up top, Edwards. Outside, McDaniels. There's the triple. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bain with it. Towns covering. The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
Here's Russell. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. 5 to shoot. From deep. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 3. And it's Bain with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, BA, when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
Shot is good by Edwards.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Morant against Russell. Pass to Aldama. Over Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He misses the free throw.
Shooting from Memphis.
No good on the second free throw. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bain. The crossover. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Desmond Bain.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Morant, pass to Adams. That shot off. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Towns. Outside Bain. No good from outside. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Morant against McDaniels. And the bucket is good. Morant's got 12.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Morant into the lane. Not going to go that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. It's Edwards on the wing. Brooks defending. Top of the key. And it's Russell. That time on the assist from Edwards.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And here's Morant with 4 on the clock. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. Here's Morant. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 3. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Edwards has gone just 2 of 8 from the field. Pass to Aldama. Outside Bane. Now here's Morant. Back to Bane. And here's Morant. On the take. The shot, no good. Good D by Gobert. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Count that one.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting only 42%. Brooks outside. Bane against Edwards. To the inside. Out to the wing. Adams, the pass to Bane. Fires the 3. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Pass to Gobert. Edwards against Bane. McDaniels from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in. Right side Morant. Now Adams. Defended by Gobert. Here's Bane. And Gobert with a block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Now here's Russell. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Pass to Aldama. Edwards against Bane. And Gobert with a block. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. Not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
First team foul.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. On the wing, Bane.
2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Aldama. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing. No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Here's Adams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Basket's good. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Pass to Adams. Here's Aldama. Here's Morant. It's blocked by Gobert.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Outside Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Russell from deep three-point land. The shot that time not on target. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon.
19. The Grizzlies. 18.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
We've got Jordan McLaughlin. Torian Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Reed in at center. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Up top, Reed. Pass to McLaughlin. Shot clock at 6. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Kyle Anderson. 2 shots.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Pass to Tillman. No luck on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Noel. Jones with some nice D.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Out to the right wing. Boom! He jams it straight down. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again. After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
Here's Reid. Back to Prince. Let's go with a 3. And it's Tillman with a rebound. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reid worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Reed, good.
You have to rotate out and help. Just too much size to contend with defensively.
Jones with the ball. Pass to Conchar. Right wing. Now Jones. Here's Tillman. Stolen by Reed. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Noel, no good. Memphis trailing here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
On the wing, Conchar. Pass to Tillman. Soft touch off the glass.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Anderson. Minute 32 left in the third. Kept alive. Reed. Pass to Prince. The three ball. And it's McLaughlin missing. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Jones. Here's the three. That one no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Anderson inside. Good on the shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Pass to Conchar. Driving inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops the first.
Grizzlies, John Conchar. 2 shots.
Good on both. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Anderson covers. Unable to get that one. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Prince. They get it back. Kicks it out to Anderson. This one for 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
8 seconds left in the third. Back to Jones. 4 seconds left. And it's good on the lay-in.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
1 second left. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 1. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. On the court for Memphis. Moran and Bade in the backcourt together. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Aldama in at the 4. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And here's Edwards outside. Aldama grabs the board.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Outside for Moran. Here's Aldama. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Now here's Russell, and there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Outside Edwards. Gobert passes to Towns. On target from range. Towns has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Morant. Pass to Aldama. On the wing, Bane. Here's Aldama. Outside Bane. Now here's Brooks. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic so pretty, so fluid.
The drive by Morant to the wing on the left. Here's Bane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Your Timberwolves, Kyle Anderson.
And Bane drops them both. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Russell, the pass to Edwards. There's the triple. Tries again. Goes up again. Don't stop with him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. That's on Steven Adams. That one misses for Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
For Memphis, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Morant against Russell. And it's Morant missing. Outside for Brooks. Out to the right wing. Another shot. And Gobert with a block. McDaniels from long range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And it's critical. Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
Good on the first, and that gives him a lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Outside, Anderson. To take the lead. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the wing, right side. Russell against Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Prince is checked in for McDaniels.
Coming onto the floor for your Timberwolves, Torian.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. From the top of the key, it's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Aldama, guarded by Edwards. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Up top, Brooks. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Russell. The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Anderson can't get it to go. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Now Morant. There's the drive, and then Morant with the dunk.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. "15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Edwards for 3. Offensive board. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Here's Aldama. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here.
The end of the game.
And this was an emotional win for them. No.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Grizzlies center Steven Adams is playing for a team he
Yeah, me too.
Here we go.
Thanks, David. Tip-off goes to the Clippers and the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama with the power forward position. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers. Get the first points of the ball game. Outside for Jackson. Wants to get it to Zubats, and does. To the inside. No good there. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant with it. To the paint. Memphis moving it around. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Jackson dishes to Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside, Bane. To the middle. Aldama can't hit. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brooks against George. In the corner, it's Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Zubac, the pass to Jackson. And Adams sends it back.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Morant against Jackson.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it. And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion, and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Clippers getting the bucket, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Jackson. Passes it to Zubac. Morris right side. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morris. There's the triple. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Memphis trailing here. The pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And George kicks to Zubac. Back to George. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Out to Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Both free throws good from Morant.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Leonard inside. Brooks covering. Morris outside. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Jackson from long range. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. 4-point game. Pass to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Pass to George. Back to Leonard. Stolen by Brooks. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Morant surveying the D. And the layup is good. Morant's got 8 points.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Here's Zubac. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 6. The second quarter coming up right after.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. George finds Morris. Jackson misses. Memphis leading by 6. Stolen by George. Outside Jackson. Outside for George. No good on the triple. George has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Here's Zubac, and Adams sends it back. Here's Morant with the drive.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Leonard looking over the floor. Passes it to Zubac. Back to Leonard. It's stolen by Adams. Bain passes to Aldama. Out to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Leonard.
You're like Kawhi, and he knows when to be forceful, just using his muscle on the inside to get to his shot.
Outside, Bain. And finished off by Morant.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers trail by 6. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brooks kicks to Morant. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the Grizzlies, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
When you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George, that should tell you how valuable PG is.
Back to Morant. Brooks outside. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
From Reggie Jackson.
Morant right side. Stolen by George. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And it's George missing. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Morant kicks to Brooks. And it's sent back by Leonard.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Takes it out to Leonard. Fires for 3. And they'll get another chance. Jackson finds Zubats.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it.
Both free throws good from Morant. And here's Jackson. And a deep 3 from George. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. Now Adams, and that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. Thank you, David. And we'll be.
Your Clippers, 19. The Grizzlies, 18.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. The Clippers in the lead. Right side, Batum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Batum playing with some aggressiveness here, drawing that foul.
The Clippers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Memphis with it. And there's the pass to Concho. Pass to Tillman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Robert Covington picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Xavier Tillman, shooting 2.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Ball passes to Powell. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Memphis trailing here. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Great D that time from Batum. Here's Covington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
And Robert Covington, a guy who's out there to do it all for his team on both ends of the floor. He's going to make plays that impact winning.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Inside. Off target at the rim. Clippers leading by 4. Ball passes to Batum, and Batum throws it down.
And Batum showing off some hustle there, getting guys some energy.
Jones against Wall to the right side. Jones in the post, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. Robert Covington picks one up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting from Memphis.
And that one falls for Jones.
2 shots.
That one misses. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Covington. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Covington's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. Timeout called the Grizzlies. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on
Down low, here's Wall. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Outside, Wall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Clippers have been coming through at the chase. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And you got to respect Wall's tenacity. This is a player who hasn't let injury slow him down. He always puts in a big effort and just pushes himself to give his all.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. To the middle, Covington with the steal. Oh, and here comes Wall all alone. And Wall with the slam.
Just reading his opponent like a book. That time Covington with great instincts defensively.
Jones, the pass to Conchar. For 3, it's good from long range. Konchar's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
1:49 left in the third. Powell kicks to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes good on the layup. Wall's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Tillman passes to Jones. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Los Angeles leading by 9. To the paint. Wall finds Covington. Back to Batum. Wall passes to Mann. In the corner, Powell with it. Outside Covington. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul.
Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and keep him engaged.
He hits both from the stripe. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 11. The 3 from Morant. The Clippers grab the miss. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 16-6 run. The kick out to Wall. In the corner, Powell with it. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Grizzlies ball.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Morant. He's got 16. Bain for 3. And Adams kicks to Bain. Shoots the 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside.
And your Clippers, Houston team.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Clippers leading by 11. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who SuperLu's going with. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Mann in at the 3. Covington's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Morant. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got it back down to within single digits for Memphis.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
Pass to Adams. In the corner, it's Bain. Aldama passes to Adams. Memphis moving it around. On the wing, Bain. 6 to shoot. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's Morris. Bucket is good. Morris has got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
And finished off by Morant.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
George with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Leonard with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
Now the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant kicks to Brooks. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
That's good from Morant. Clippers leading by 4. Right wing. Zubac finds Leonard. Back to Zubac. Stolen by Brooks. And it's Memphis on the break. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Up top, Morant. Guarded by Jackson. And it's Morant missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
How about Steven Adams coming through? Give him a chance.
Jackson looking around to the inside. Kept to line. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jackson down low. Guarded by Morant. Stolen by Brooks. Bain passes to Aldama. Leonard with the steal. They need this one, and it's George finishing it off.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up. Huge shot at this moment in the game.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Back to Morant. Leonard with the steal. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. He can't get that one. Morant with some nice D. Outside, Bain. It's Morant in the corner.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Outside Jackson. Kicks to Morris. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. And George, here we go. Yes!
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
Morant with it. It's hauled in by Zubac. right side, Leonard. He kicks to Jackson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. 5 to shoot. On deep. No good that time. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Hit by David. Great job.
Ed Smith.
So the Clippers win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Now here's Leonard. Jackson outside. Here's Zubac. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The free throw drops from Zubac. And Zubac drops them both. Here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Oh, George with a steal. Out to Leonard. Back to Zubac. Now George. Morris on the wing. Covered by Towns. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Pass to George. Fires from 14. He squares up and sinks it. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Here's Edwards. Back to the Clippers, picking up a basket just a moment ago. Jackson, pass to Morris. Back to Jackson. Out to Leonard. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Edwards. Kept alive by Minnesota. Towns. It doesn't go for him.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
The Timberwolves trail. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Russell from outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Jackson down low. Guarded by Edwards. The 3, George. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Now here's George. Jackson outside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Left side, Russell. That's good from Towns on the assist by Russell. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Now here's McDaniels. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
A volume 3-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Jackson pass to Zubac. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And Zubac drops them both. And Minnesota has possession. Now here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. And that one's good. Edwards has got 7.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Right wing. Zubac passes to George. Good on the bucket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
Gobert up top. Back to Russell from deep 3-point range. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of 1, a closely. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
On the court for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Leonard. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And stolen by Edwards. Russell the pass to Towns. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns. Using his size and strength to make things happen.
That one misses for Towns. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels, and the big dunk at the end of the break.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Minnesota. Jackson outside, 6 to shoot. No good from outside.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Now here's George. He's got 6. Here's Zubats. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line.
Jaden McDaniel. Memphis.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Russell against Jackson. Towns down low. He has 6. It's Edwards with a drive, and that one's good. Edwards has got 9.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Morris against Towns. It's George on the wing, and there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammate. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Gobert on the high post. Pass to Towns. Edwards a screen on Morris. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Jackson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Leonard passes to Morris. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And he's good on the second. The Clippers trail. Jackson outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Morris against Towns. Clock at 6. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Morris. For Los Angeles, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Leonard passes to George. Here's Zubats. The rebound by the Timberwolves. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Edwards finds Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Here's Zubats. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Zubats has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Zubats with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Jackson outside to the right side. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
Your Clippers, 23. The Timberwolves, 25.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, we've seen Ivica Zubats really having a great game.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Terrence Mann is out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's Covington in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Noel. Reed can't hit. Outside Covington. It's Powell on the wing. And Powell with the stuff.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Here's Noel after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago, and he converts the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Powell.
You have to appreciate Powell's consistency of effort. He never takes a play off.
First team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Norman Powell. 2 shots.
And no luck that time either.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
The drive by Man. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Reed in the post. Batum's on him. And stolen by Covington. And it's Batum penetrating. The kick out to Wall. On the wing man. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Pass to Noel. There's the 3. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anderson. Batum pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Anderson against Batum. Pass to McLaughlin. Fires top of the key, and he nails the jumper.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Outside Wall. Now here's Batum. Takes it inside, and there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Pass to Prince. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Wall. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Batum outside. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Noel. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Back to Powell. On the take, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Nice move by Norman Powell on the drive, drawing a foul and putting up the shot.
Norman Powell taking 2 shots.
And so Powell nails them both. 50 seconds left in the third. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Anderson against Batum. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Ball to the Timberwolves.
And here's Reed. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. On the wing, Noel. 2 on the clock. From deep. That shot is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. Down low. Here's Wall. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Great floor awareness. Kyle knows how to find his open teammates.
Here's McLaughlin. Here's Anderson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul.
That one's off.
First team.
Saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
Outside Wall. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Clippers ahead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. Well, Los Angeles shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Jackson, pass to Morris. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Russell, pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. The 3 gets the 3 to fall.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the 4th quarter and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now here's Leonard. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Outside Edwards. Got a piece of it. Leonard against Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
George passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot to the paint. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Zubac passes to Leonard. Back to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
It's good on the putback.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Jackson against Russell. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morris. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Russell. Edwards, a pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Oh my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
1:57 left to play in the 4th. Jackson outside. And there's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Clippers lead by 6.
I'll tell you, Jackson's first step is dynamite. A big asset off the dribble.
Here's Edwards. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Gobert.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Leonard with a screen on Russell. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Morris on the wing. Leonard finds Morris. Now George. The 3. The shot no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Edwards for 3.
Yeah! And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Jackson outside. Zubac with a screen on Russell. Zubac's shot is off.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Great positioning on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's George. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Towns. It falls!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team. I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
Here's Edwards. Money!
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Fans, your Clippers Houston team. Come on, fans. Stand up. Make some noise.
And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And so they foul intentionally.
Paul George. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that'll put him up 2. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. All right, guys, what do you think?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.